Hey guys, I'm Tang with FAF Airsoft, and today we're at FAF, or Flat Acres Farm Airsoft. It's an airsoft field run in conjunction with FAF Airsoft here. We bring you Saturday and Sunday games here in Parker, Colorado. So what this is there's 3 sections to our airsoft field. So we have an urban environment, a large field, and a CQB environment. We rotate the games throughout so you can get a taste of everything. One thing when you're entering the field, first thing that you should know is when you're out here in the parking lot, we require gun bags. And the reason we require gun bags is, as you can see, we're out near a big open public road. From afar, these things can look very realistic, so we don't want to cause alarm. Airsoft is about being responsible and safety in the sport, so we don't want to cause incidents or have police come over thinking it's the real thing. So first thing is, when you're entering the property, always have a gun bag in the parking lot. Once you're inside, that's a different story. All right, so let's walk you through a day here at FAF. All right, so walking into here, first thing you should do with the current regulations, we are doing online ticket sales prior to you coming out to the field. So purchase your ticket online, secure your spot, and then you'll have a code sent to your phone. Once you're here, you're gonna check in by seeing one of our staff up front, show them the code, and they'll give you a wristband. A lot of people ask if you leave the premises to get lunch or something, can you come back? Absolutely, as long as you have a wristband, you can come back and forth as you please. All right, so once you get here, you're gonna look for our friendly staff here at either the ticket booth, or depending on the time of day and staffing, we might rotate and do our check-in at the mobile shop. The mobile shop is located inside, which if it says go to the mobile shop, just look straight in and go there. That's also where you'll get your rental equipment. All right, so we're here at the mobile shop this time. We're all checked in. I've been issued my wristband. What's next? I'm gonna find a place to set up my gear, get my gun ready to go, get my safety gear out. I'm wearing some of it already. And then we're gonna go chronograph our guns. If you are renting your equipment, you will get your equipment issued here and get explained how to use it. You do not have to chronograph your rental gun. But if you bring any personal owned airsoft guns, all guns have to be chronoed at every time you come to the field. And in case you guys need the bare essentials, our mobile shop here is supplied with ammo, green gas, CO2, the important necessities, and even quick pick-me-ups if you need a snack. Okay guys, we're now here in the staging area. This is where we set up our equipment and get ready to play. First thing you're gonna do is find a table, get your gear set up, plug your batteries, get your guns ready to go. You do not load your guns here though. You will chronograph your gun next. It's very important out here. It's a goggles-free section of the field. It's very important you keep your guns unloaded, fingers off the trigger, and do not accidentally fire your gun or test your gun in this area. All right, so now I'm at the Chrono Station. This is where all guns are tested before they're allowed to be used on the field. For everyone's safety, we have posted limits and regulations on how hard the guns can shoot, and a couple other things to go with our field rules. So you'll bring all your guns ready to go, but not loaded yet. And with your eye pro on, this is a shoot area, so everyone in this section of the field has to wear goggles. The only other place you are required to wear goggles is, of course, on the field itself. So we're gonna come here, the staff will test your gun, and then once they test your gun and see that it passes, they will put some sort of marking or some kind of symbology on your gun to indicate that you are within regulations and that you're safe to play on the field. If your gun shoots harder than what's allowed, unfortunately you have to figure a way to bring that down or tune the gun. It's your responsibility when you're buying your airsoft gun to know what it's shooting. If you bought it from our airsoft store here in Parker, you can use our chronograph in the store just to check and make sure. Some guns, they do shoot harder than what's allowed in many places. The manufacturers are all over the place with this, so it's up to you to figure that out. All right, so after you've chronographed your guns, you are ready to hit the briefing that's going on and hop in the next game. You have to attend the briefing for the game that you wish to play, so that's not negotiable. Now, you don't have to play the objectives, but I highly recommend it for a good time. It's fun to cooperate with others and make friends and play the objective. One thing to note, I said it earlier, if you are renting your airsoft gun from FAF, then you do not have to do this step. You do not have to chronograph your gun. It's already done for you, so you're good to go. Just prepare for the briefing. Okay, so now we're in the middle of a game briefing here. The reps will explain the rules for the game mode. They will divvy up the teams so it's balanced. If you came here with a group, We won't really split you up, so don't worry about that unless you guys want to play against each other. Other than that, just keep an open ear, listen to all the instructions, and you'll be ready to have a good time. This is not where you load and make ready. You will do that once you get on the field. All right, so at this point, the referee will call goggles on. That is your cue to walk onto the field and make ready. So we're going to go onto the field here, and you will reach the point where it is goggles on from here on. You must have your full steel eye protection and face wear on at all times beyond here. Do not mess with it at this point. This is where you can load and make ready your gun, and once you're out in the airsoft field, you can test or adjust your guns as needed. The only two places you can shoot your airsoft gun are on the field itself or the chrono range. All right, so when you're in the middle of the game, just remember the whole point is we're shooting at each other, so you should expect to get hit. If you get hit, raise your hand, call out, say I'm hit or hit, get up and walk away immediately. People who are new to the sport might not get the concept, but when you're shooting at another player, you're not just shooting them once, you're shooting them several times. So likewise, on the flip side, when you're being shot at, if you get hit once, likely there's a couple more to follow. Just take the hits and deal with it. Keep a calm temperament there, and you'll have yourself a good time. All right, so as the game ends, you're walking off the field. This is where you clear your gun. You're gonna take out your magazine, make sure the gun's empty by cycling the gun into the ground or the clearing barrel. Make sure there's no BB in the chamber anymore. Do it a couple times, put it on safe, and then you are good to go. One thing before I go, of course, is we really appreciate you watching and commenting, enjoying interacting with you and making great content for you guys. Now, I really appreciate it if you subscribe and also refer your friends to us. We are on Facebook, YouTube, of course, Instagram, and so on. So check out all the links below, refer your friends. We really appreciate your help. All right, guys, that does it for me today. I'm Tang with FAF Airsoft. I'll see you guys later.